just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. One gone here.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Christopher Morel stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rays held in check here. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx. And pitching in this game, Zach Littell.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Bellinger with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
Let's go, Cody.
Tapped out in front of the plate. One up, one down.
That's an out.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And it's 1-1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now, Ben Rice. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Right side. Lau. Over to first. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx, and here is Junior Caminero. Carrasco, 37 years young, and he was born in Venezuela. Carrasco back to work, and that misses. Ball 1. That one missing inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Up the middle, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Curtis Mead next to hit for the Rays. First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Caminero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one missed. Second inning here, no score. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses.
1-0.
No outs. Runner on second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now a chance for Cameron Meisner. Blind into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Danny Jansen to hit here. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. To third, Cabrera. The throw to first. Out. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled off down the right side. That one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Austin Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. He's out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. Hit on the ground to short. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Cabrera makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yankees.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now caught looking his first time up. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Morel batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. And that one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Morel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses again, 5 in a row. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
Popped up. Volpe brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Lau throws to first. Out. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jorbeat B-Boss digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the air, center field. Diaz moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bellinger up to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
It's Aaron Judge now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now here is Ben Rice. Grounded out his first time. That just misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That one drifts inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
This one popped up. Mead under it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Yankees strand a pair. They trail here 1-0.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the DH, Junior Caminero. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Curtis.
So digging in, Curtis Mead. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Nobody out. Runner at first. Misses off the plate. And now 3-1. And that is out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Caminero at first, one gone. another ball. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And now, Cameron Meisner, 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, out number 3. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom 4, and now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Outside low, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go Yankees.
Now fly ball to right center. Diaz sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close, but called a ball.
No strike.
Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Anthony Volpe will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He circles the bases. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And he pumps it a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's Jansen to hit. Jansen, in his 7th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Carrasco back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And that one pulled foul.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. First time up was a pop out. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Late swing fouled off. Man at first, one away. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. He is struck out, and he is walked. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Walls off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle. Walls throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jorge Vivas.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Vivas.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Out to short, Walls. On to first.
Out of there.
And a couple of quick outs.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Inside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Judge in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Runner. Bellinger goes. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a full count. Ben Rice in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Now 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton preparing to come on if needed. Yarbrough warming up as well. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He's 2 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And that one off the outside edge with the go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Curtis Mead in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's smacked on a line to center. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Just missed. And fouled off. Line drive. He's got it. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Late swing, fouled off. And 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fernando Cruz will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And here is Cameron Meisner. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Coming home. In to score from first. It's 3-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, Danny Jansen has grounded out a couple of times. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Meisner stands at second with 2 gone. And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one hit to right. Judge has it sized up. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Ben Rice. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Zach Littell, done for the day, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher on here, Ryan Pepio.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
First and second, no outs. Austin Wells, the next to hit. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Engler also getting ready. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting the left fielder,
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Still only one out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. And that one sliced foul. Swings and misses. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Wells down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. And the slider just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. And another ball.
2-0's the count.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail it here 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Englert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mason Englert.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Jorby Bebos. That's in there. That's strike one. Englert, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And a swing and a miss.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes Bellinger. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Bebos around third. He'll score easily. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. 1 for 3. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Inside move to second. Bellinger dives back. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Meisner going back. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Bellinger at third with 2 away. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rays 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. 1 away. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Yarborough, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. And the 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Volpe makes the grab for the 2nd out. Two down, bases empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Caballero. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So up next, Cameron Meisner.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Rays strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Come on, Yankees.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Eric Orrs up and throwing. Rodriguez also throwing. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's a fair ball.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Grounder might be 2. Over to Lau. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he can't come up with it. Still slings it to second. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. The Yanks leave one, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mariano Ramos. A chance at his first save of the year. And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. Tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's a double play to end it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.